Welcome to 17 News, your quick update on everything happening with the group. Let's start with group updates. Previously, we mentioned that this year's Japan fan meeting would be broadcast live in cinemas across the country. The fan meeting will not only be shown in Japan, but has now expanded to multiple regions, including South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. With the scale of demand, many fans are now hoping even more countries will be added soon. Speaking of global reach, these are the top 20 countries consuming 17's music on YouTube over the past year. And their impact continues to show in touring as well. The group has ranked among the global artists, with the highest concert attendance this past month with just 5 shows. Thunder has officially been nominated at the Music Awards Japan. Voting is being conducted through Spotify, so if you want to support, make sure to check the playlist linked in the description and stream the track to vote. Now, shifting into some viral moments and fan discussions this week, a post about concert attendance records recently sparked multiple fan wars. This came after TWICE broke the record for the highest concert attendance by a K-pop artist in history, a huge and well-deserved achievement. However, the situation escalated when a fan base shared a data chart that included some inconsistencies. Fans quickly pointed out that the post appeared to mix ticketed concerts with free events, which created confusion around the rankings. As the post spread across multiple fandoms, Carrots were among those who responded, clarifying that if free events were being included, then other large-scale performances should also be considered. For example, 17's performance at Jamsu Bridge gathered over 100,000 attendees. Similarly, artists like Psy have held massive free events with comparable numbers. And even TWICE themselves had large-scale festival appearances, such as Lollapalooza. In fact, even some TWICE fans commented under the post asking for it to be taken down, pointing out that the criteria didn't align with standard concert measurements. They also emphasized that fans should be proudly celebrating TWICE's #1 record, instead of placing them at #2 and giving the top spot to another artist based on a free event that didn't follow the same criteria out of fear of backlash. And honestly, this situation just brings back a conversation that's been happening within the K-pop community for years, and something we even touched on in a previous video. It's the idea that 17's achievements are sometimes overlooked, minimized, or left out of these conversations. And to be clear, this isn't about Carrots trying to discredit other artists. It's about fans making sure the group's records and accomplishments are accurately represented, so they don't get erased or undervalued in the bigger picture. And the fan discussions didn't stop there. Several clips from 17 concerts went viral on Instagram this week, but with a surprising twist. Some of these videos were reposted by accounts presenting them as footage from BTS concerts. Carrots quickly flooded the comments, asking for the post to be taken down, and pointing out that the clips were clearly from 17 shows. Some of these posts were eventually deleted, while others simply disabled comments and remained up. At this point, many fans are even reacting to the situation with humor, because this isn't the first time it's happened. You can clearly hear 17 songs playing in the background, see fans wearing official merch, and even spot their light sticks. So it's honestly surprising how quickly this kind of misinformation gets shared without people noticing those obvious details. In a more light-hearted moment, rapper Lee Youngji recently announced the return of her popular YouTube show after a 1-year break. While revealing her new set, she showcased signatures from the top 10 most viewed episodes on the channel. Episodes featuring Joshua and DK ranked in the top 3, while Hoshi's episode took the #1 spot. Fans quickly began suggesting which member should appear next. So now we want to ask you, who would you like to see on the show next? Maybe the upcoming Unit V8? Or even Jonghan once he returns? Let us know in the comments. SCOUPS shines as the cover star of Esquire Thailand as an ambassador for Boss. The brand's creative director also shared behind-the-scenes photos with him. Meanwhile, rookie group Santos Bravos, the first Latin group to debut under HYBE, recently shared a photo with Joshua. The group is currently promoting in Korea for the first time and visiting the HYBE building where they happened to run into him. He even left a comment in Spanish under their post. As for Jun, there are some exciting updates on his acting career. The platform Iki has officially confirmed that the Chinese drama The Whimsical return will premiere this May, with Jun as part of the main cast. On top of that, fans also got their first look at the filming set of Go for Broke 2. A content creator who visited the set described it as a large-scale, high-budget production. This project also marks the third time Jun works alongside actor and martial artist Sammo Hung. Moving on to Hoshi. He recently performed with the military taekwondo team at the Sport Week event. He was seen interacting warmly with fans after the performance. Many clips from the event also went viral, especially moments showing his teammates treating him with genuine respect and affection, which once again highlights how easy Hoshi is to get along with. However, the event also sparked some online debates among fans. First, some international fans expressed concern after seeing videos of people filming Hoshi before the performance, assuming it was a violation of privacy or sasang behavior. But there's important context here. This wasn't a private or restricted setting. The event is held annually in a public outdoor park and was officially announced by the team themselves to encourage people to attend and support them. In fact, before the performance even began, Hoshi himself approached fans, casually interacting with them. Some fans were even there with their pets, and he kindly took the time to engage with them out of genuine interest. So this wasn't a case of invasive behavior, it was a public, open event where interaction was expected. A second discussion came up around the use of his stage name. Some fans argued that this was an attempt to use his celebrity status to attract attention to military events. And while it's true that his presence draws more interest, there's also a broader context behind this. The team often performs routines set to 17 songs, including Hoshi's solo work, and mentioning his stage name helps general audiences recognize that a known artist is part of the team. More importantly, these events serve a public purpose. The Republic of Korea Army is funded through public taxes, and events like these are meant to give citizens visibility into how those resources are being used, especially through cultural and public engagement activities. And this isn't something exclusive to Hoshi. It applies to many celebrities, idols, actors, comedians who serve in military bands, vocal units, or demonstration teams. There's also a deeper reason why this kind of visibility has become more common in recent years. In the past, there have been serious concerns and cases involving mistreatment within military service, including for public figures. Because of that history, there has been a push over the last decade for more transparency, allowing the public to better see how soldiers are doing, including their health, environment, and daily activities. So when these discussions come up, some people argue that this is romanticizing the military, but in reality, it's less about romanticizing and more about understanding the full context behind what's happening. Please leave your thoughts about this situation in the comments. How do you personally view everything that's happening? THE8 continues to surprise fans with his solo music releases. This week, he dropped Love Is Gone on all streaming platforms, along with a music video, just days before his performance at the MINGYU Music Festival. Chinese fans also prepared multiple support projects for the occasion, and in a heartwarming moment, THE8's cousin shared that his parents visited one of these fan projects. When the festival finally arrived, THE8 drew an insane crowd on both days. All the green you see in clips, that's fans who waited all day just to see him, many bringing green light sticks, the color closely associated with him. His setlist included his solo songs, 17 tracks, and even a special section where he performed remixes of global artists, plus some fun remixes of his own viral memes. Meanwhile, MINGYU was invited to the Puffy Summer in Seoul event, a global project by the Italian luxury fashion brand Moncler. As for Seungkwan, he appeared on the YouTube show The Quiet Fan Meeting, where the main challenge is simple but chaotic. He's not allowed to laugh while absurd situations unfold around him. On his own show, his guests this week were the members of TWICE, the first group to debut under Pledis Entertainment in nearly 9 years since 17. TWICE also promoted their new release this week, and in a BuzzFeed interview, they shared that one of their biggest dreams is to perform on stage alongside 17 someday. Meanwhile, singer GUMMY uploaded a behind-the-scenes video showing the full process of her collaboration with Seungkwan. All the links mentioned in this video will be in the description below. And news of his acting debut is already making waves in the industry. Actress and singer Sohee mentioned him in her recent YouTube video, recalling the first time they met while filming content for her channel. She also shared that she recently attended a 17 concert and expressed her support, saying she hopes to see actor Boo Seungkwan return to her channel in the future. And finally, DINO. We've now gotten our first look at the upcoming variety show, Bonjour Bakery, set to premiere this May on Viki. Moving on to unit updates. The duo SCOUPS and MINGYU has officially wrapped up their Double Up tour, closing with their final 2 shows in Taiwan. The duo even made it onto local news, not just for the concerts, but for some unexpectedly viral moments. First, when SCOUPS' pants ripped on stage mid-performance, and second, what fans are now calling the MINGYU versus Google Maps situation. He shared that he woke up early to explore and decided to visit Sijin Island. Google Maps showed it was within walking distance, so MINGYU ran about 5 kilometers trying to get there, only to arrive and realize that he actually needed to take a boat to reach the final stop. He said he just stood there in disbelief because Google Maps made it seem like he could simply walk there. On a more emotional note, SCOUPS also shared that one of his goals this year is to release 2 new solo songs. And a particularly touching moment went viral among fans when he opened up about how meaningful this unit has been to him. He expressed that working on this album with MINGYU and everything they've done together as a duo has been one of the happiest experiences of his life. MINGYU's reaction in that moment also caught fans' attention, making it even more emotional. And honestly, it's something fans have noticed too. This unit seems to have been truly healing for SCOUPS, allowing him to explore a side of himself we may not have seen before. And it's clear he genuinely enjoyed every part of it. The good news is, the duo still has upcoming activities scheduled, so we'll continue seeing them on stage together, at least through the end of May. The duo DK and Seungkwan recently traveled to Japan for a fan sign event, and have now officially kicked off the first stops of their tour in Japan. Due to the overwhelming demand, an additional show has also been announced in Macau, China, scheduled for June 7th. And finally, the upcoming unit everyone is waiting for. The duo THE8 and VERNON are slowly beginning their promotional rollout for their highly anticipated unit. They recently gave an interview with BILLBOARD, where they shared some of their current favorite songs and artists. At the same time, fans in Korea started spotting promotional posters for the unit across the streets, and the duo themselves encouraged carrots to find them. The project is being promoted by this studio, a team known for visually distinctive concepts, which gives fans a hint of what the overall aesthetic for this unit might look like. During a recent livestream, THE8 shared that they're preparing something quite different. He mentioned that they want to try a new format, something fun and experimental that might even surprise fans. He also hinted that both the music and the overall concept will offer new experiences, but chose not to reveal too much yet to avoid spoilers. VERNON also went live to talk with fans. And very much in VERNON fashion, he accidentally revealed the unit's debut date, which hadn't been officially announced yet. As soon as he realized, he felt guilty and quickly ended the live.
저 진짜 홍보를 진짜 발로 뛰었어요. 다들 그냥 일 뭐하냐 뭐 이런 거 모르면 앨범 준비하고 있다. 나랑 그 DINO라는 멤버 둘이서 하는데 6월 29일날 나온다. 나중에 한번 들어달라. 와, 나 진짜 미친 건가? 나 왜 이래? 와, 나 꺼야겠다. 아, 죄송해요.
The moment instantly went viral, with fans finding it both hilarious and endearing. Shortly after, THE8 posted the same date on Weverse, basically sharing the blame, so VERNON wouldn't feel too bad about the spoiler. Honestly, a very on-brand and wholesome moment for the duo. We truly can't wait to see what they have prepared. Based on all the hints so far, what kind of concept or genre are you expecting from this unit? Let us know in the comments. And that's all for today's video. If you'd like to support the channel, you can find the Ko-fi and PayPal links in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next 17 news.